One more video and I'm done. Make this one back. Trying to think of a topic. I have so many topics in my head. Sheet mac and cheese. Gillies, son. What's going on, good people? You know what it is. It's your boy, M-i-Corleone. BeatsByTheKilo.com. Content by the kilo.live. And it's sad what's going on in Philadelphia right now, man. First of all, I want to send my condolences out to Gilly and Wallow. Gilly, whose son Cheese was murdered last week in the Omni section. And it's, how can I explain it? A lot of times when you get gifts given from whoever you believe your higher power is, you believe that it's supposed to stay like that. Gilly and Wallow, for those that don't know, they got a podcast, $1 million worth of game. It's killing the game right now. It's one of the top podcasts out. They stay independent. Wallow just came home from doing 20 years in prison. He started that journey right around the beginning of when the major figures actually blew up and got to get to where they needed to be. And it's just a hard transition when you see somebody that has potential to get out of the streets. Why do you want to come back? And I used to be one of them kids that would be like, if he left the neighborhood, why don't he come back and teach us how the hell he did it? You know, don't he know we're still stuck out here? Until I became the person that had to go back to the neighborhood. And at that point, you start to feel like you're a thief yourself. As far as you want to help bring people up, you want to help put people in position, but people know you as their friend, the neighborhood guy. Listen, man, I'm 38 years old. If I'm still drinking in the same bar I was drinking at when I was 15, what did I do with my life? Did I grow? I mean, you know, it's fine and dandy. You know, the same people is there, but then you ask yourself, did they grow? Um, if you were working for the water department when you were 18 and you're 45 and you're still working for the water department, did you grow? If you're still going to the same bars, doing the same thing, did you grow as a human being? Because I believe that the way my life was set up, I had to go all different places. I lived Atlantic City, just everywhere you can think of in Philly. And the whole thing about it is when you see different things, then you start to realize it. Like, I remember being in that 4 block radius and just, that's all I knew. I didn't know where the L was. I didn't know where um, Frankfurt was. I didn't know where Kensington was. I didn't know where none of that was. It was South Philly and that was it. And sometimes I wouldn't even know the other sides of South Philly really. You know, it'd just be around my way. And you look at it, it's a big deal for people to go an hour and a half away to the beach. That's a vacation. And if that was your vacation when you were 8 years old and you're 68 and that's still the same vacation that you're going on, you might want to expand your horizon just a little bit. You know, take a couple days off Wildwood, you know, instead of getting the 5 nights in Wildwood, get 3 nights in Miami or Houston or LA, somewhere. Because you only get one life to live. And this young boy Cheese, he had a chance. His dad just signed a crazy podcast deal. It's unheard of, these numbers that they just got for signing this podcast deal. And people's gonna ask, why is he on Fifth Street if his dad just signed this? Because that's all he knew. That's all he knew. Is stunting, going back around. Yeah, all right. Money don't bring happiness, and I hate to even say that because when I was dead ass broke, I hated when people said that shit. I hated when people said money don't bring happiness. Motherfucker, give me your money and I'll show you happy. All right. But then when it really comes down to it, and it's just you, and it's you ain't even got the paper no more. When it's just you and the number on the phone, what is that? Are you gonna be able to depend on that number? So now you try to look out, you try to put people in position. You might hire somebody to be a cameraman, whatever. You know damn well he ain't no fucking cameraman, but you give him a chance. You could put a couple hours in his pocket. Cause me, one thing about me, if I'm even when I was in active addiction, I would wake up 6 in the morning to 6 at night, and I would hustle from 6 to 6. No matter what, it had to be done. And was no thief, never was on that type time. And you know, I wasn't going in stores. I was always the hustler type boy. So, with that being said, I don't want nobody around me that's just hanging on, begging. Um, I'd rather give you your own job and put you in position. But then people think, because they're your friend, that they deserve more. Um, they just deserve it. Um, Never mind the other person who you don't even know, who's working 10 times harder than them. But they always say, in the 48 Laws of Power, they say it's better to hire your enemies than your friends, because your enemies will at least have something to prove to you as far as wanting to excel at their position and their job. Whereas a friend, they're not going to really want to work. They're going to be like, oh, man, that's an M-I, man. He ain't worried about it. But then when M-I comes in there snapping this, oh, M-I, he's on some bullshit. He's on some, no, man, this is a business. This is a job. This is my company. This is what I put my life into. This is what I put all my money into. So how dare you come around and get paid for something that I didn't even really need you for it because I could have just used the tripod like I'm doing right now. But then for you to turn around and flip it and be like, yo, I don't really want nobody to know that I was your camera. Why not? Like, you scared of what other people think? You scared that much that your masculinity won't allow you to hold a camera for your boy? Never mind employment at this point. For your boy. And then it's like, oh, fuck him if he don't do this, if he don't do that. Damn, bruh. I told you, yeah, 5 times. I had to tell you no this one time. Now it's fuck me? Nah, man, that's when you show your true colors and it's fuck you. So really, you just fucked yourself over on the position that you could have had. And with that being said, Content by the Kilo .live is going to be popping off October 1st. Is going to be the first day. We need content creators. We need editors. We need videographers. We need rappers. We need singers. We need everything. So get with us. beatsbythekilo.com. Make sure you just go in there, type your email address, and I'll put you right on the email blast, and you'll get everything that you need to get in the newsletter. And you'll find out everything that's going on with Content by the Kilo, media / Beats by the Kilo, music and podcast productions. And on that note, I'm out. It's your boy M-i-Corleone live from Philly, and I'm out. Mom, how you doing? I love you. You know. We're out.